I'm Chris Fox, and this is Making Chips. So as you may have heard on this week's podcast, I was the guest. What we talked about was content marketing, but a big part of content marketing is promotion, and specifically social promotion. Now I know we're talking about social media and we're in a manufacturing space, so let's really break this down. What often gets brought up is that, well, I'm in manufacturing. My customers aren't looking for me on social media. Well, that's just wrong. Your customers are on social media, whether it be Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn or even TikTok. So what does that mean? That means, as a manufacturer, you need to be in front of them in one shape or form. And really, the world of manufacturing is really booming in the social media space. So, if you're in manufacturing and you're not on social media, here's how to get started. It's really just 3 steps. First, you need to pick your platform. Then, check out what others are doing in your space. Whether that's influencers in your space or other companies, it doesn't matter. Just check out what they're doing. And then, just start creating. First off, picking your platform. The real key to this is understanding that you're not going to be great at everything and you're not going to have time for everything. You're a manufacturer, you're busy, making chips. So you need to find the platform that fits your demographic the best. And there's a lot of different places to figure this out. There's a lot of different demographic information that you can pull. But really, it's also finding out what the best content for you is going to be. A lot of manufacturers find real opportunity in social on Instagram. Now, Instagram has grown a lot, and it's owned by Facebook, but it doesn't operate the same way Facebook does. Specifically, using things like hashtags. You can use specific hashtags to target the people that you want to hit. So if you're in finishing, you can target finishing with that hashtag. If you're interested in machining or you want to promote machining, there's the hashtag InstaMachinist. Really, it's finding the demographic that you want to hit and what they're looking at and checking out those hashtags. Those hashtags act as a search platform. Another really strong social media platform for manufacturers, and this is kind of a no-brainer, is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is super powerful for what we want to do in our space and sharing the kind of stuff that we're creating. Now, LinkedIn's a little more complicated because you want to make sure that you develop real content that provides real value for the people in that space. You can't just throw up a picture and throw a couple hashtags on it and expect it to perform well. Instagram, you can. So it's really about creating the right content for the right platform. The next step is finding people who are doing it in your space. So if you're in the simulation space, find other people who are doing content about simulation and not copy them, but follow what they're doing and see what's happening and who's following them. Connecting with the community, because really at the end of the day, social media is all about community. And the last and probably the most important thing is you just need to start creating. And that's where a platform like Instagram is really easy for manufacturers to get started. We're making things all the time, and if you're making cool stuff, it's really easy to just grab your phone, snap a quick picture, and throw it on Instagram. And it may feel like it's not doing anything, but honestly, the more content you create, the more traction you're gonna get. You need to start creating before you're ever gonna get anywhere. So that's it. If you wanna get started on social media, as anybody, but especially as a manufacturer, first you need to pick your platform and be ready to pivot if it doesn't make sense. If you start doing stuff on Facebook and you're not getting any traction for 6 months, you can bail. It's not that hard. You don't have to expect to be good at every single platform. So that's why it's better to just pick one and start running with it and then branch out from there. The next step is to find people in that space, on that platform, that are doing the stuff that, well, you're interested in. Because if they're doing stuff that you're interested in, you'll be able to do stuff that connects with that. And the last thing, of course, is to just start creating content. You need to start creating before you can ever change or pivot or adjust. You need to know what that audience wants and what that audience needs and values from you before you can ever know exactly what you need to be creating. So you just need to start creating and then pivot from there. So that's it. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, because, well, there's gonna be plenty more to come, including more tips and tricks, as well as lots of chips. Because if you're not making chips, you're not making money. Da 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 da. I can't stop the camera. Crap, but stop.